Direct to you via the miracle of the World Wide Web. Fresh off of having our second round of shots of tequila, it's time for the hot new comedy show sweeping the nation, The Suggestion Box. Starring Danny Roque, Denny Siegel, Tom Carosa, Jane Brucker, Dylan White, Karen Bond. And now your host, the man running the swankiest bachelor pad in Ventura County, Paul Carganilla.
Yes, and give it up for the man behind the scenes, our Polly's Picnic, our PP stream director, Sam Mikulich. And running the Vaudacity Network chat in the YouTubes, our producer, Craig Jackman. Ding! Now give all yourselves a hand for being here right now. Now give all yourselves a hand for inviting all your friends to join you in being here right now. That was a future applause because we're bringing you right now an hour at least of top shelf improv comedy live streamed straight into your home from all of our performers' homes from across our great nation here tonight. We are in the YouTube chat, obviously. If you're watching live, you can interact with us. We're going to ask for suggestions. Go ahead and drop them into that virtual suggestion box. And we appreciate everything that you guys do. I like to say on Saturday nights, and I never say it here, but I will tonight. We hope you're drinking up, dressing down, and making as much noise as you can in your house tonight. Just treat this evening as if it is you are out at a comedy club. Laugh out loud, make some noise, clap your hands. I see you clapping your hands in the chat. Thank you, everybody who's in there right now. I see you, Eric, Melissa, Diana says hi. Hey everybody. And thank you for being here. Got a great show lined up for you as we do every Friday night, and I hope you will doubly enjoy your time tonight because tomorrow night on Polly's online variety show, we have so much great folk music that we're literally playing one improv game because just the whole 4.5 hours is already filled with music. So enjoy the improv tonight. We've got the best of it right here, right now in front of our faces, in front of our eye holes, our nose holes, our mouth hole, and our ear holes. Thank you for welcoming us in to all of them. I want to welcome in the entire cast. Give it up again for Danny Roque, Karen Bond, Tom Carosa, Jane Brucker, Denny Siegel, and Dylan.
Sam, this is your fault.
If that's Sam's fault, I want it to be Sam's fault in my house, too.
Yeah, but I can only have a little bit of each week thanks to the Blood Thinners.
They're a great band, the Blood Thinners. Wow, their first two albums were terrific.
Yeah.
All right, now we're going to warm up with one of our favorite improv games. It's called The World's Worst. What we need from you guys at home, drop into the chat here. Occupations. Don't stop with one. Just throw occupations there into the chat. We're just going to look at everything that comes into that suggestion box. And we're going to show you a moment in the life of the world's worst, whatever that occupation is, just to get warmed up, just to get the funny joints, the funny bones connected to the funny joint warmed, ready to go, lubed up, if you will. World's worst from Andrea Casanova, sausage maker. Here's the world's worst sausage maker. Tom Carosa.
Oh, I got a little left over. Here, poochie, put.
Danny Roque.
There's no reason to have any parts you don't use. We chop them small anyway.
That's what she said. Denny Siegel.
Hi, I'm from PETA, and I want to.
That would be a horrible sausage maker. Dylan, then Karen.
So have you guys heard of tofu?
Karen.
They told me not to see how the sausage was made, so I just don't look.
Danny, then Tom.
No reason vegetarians can't eat our sausage. We don't use any meat in them.
Oh, Tom Jane.
I am the very best sausage maker because I'm very good at tying little teeny tiny knots.
Jane Denny.
Oh, don't throw out that intestine. I know just what to do with it. That's
Denny.
what they do.
Yes.
I just got laid off from Looney Tunes. Oh, what's my new? What's my new? Oh, God.
Porky, run!
We're more like long meatloaf.
We'll move on with the long meatloaf to
Coachella, they were great.
Nurse, the world's worst nurse.
It's terrible. The first three things
Say them all.
Congratulations, it's COVID.
That's pretty much what mine did. Danny.
First me and then you.
Tom.
You're not gonna finish your medications, are you?
Not going first, but Denny, did that finger go up?
Just because I'm incorporeal doesn't mean I can't be a good nurse.
I don't know.
I'm deaf. That was my
Yeah.
I thought you were Darth Sidious.
scythe on hand to like whip out. Sorry. guys.
Is corporeal gang on the street? Just because I'm incorporeal.
Corporeals in the bloods. Yeah.
Oh, Dylan, did your hand go up?
It did not.
Danny Roque, Jane Bucker.
Just two. Oh,
Achoo!
Jane.
I got one more leech, and then that should be it.
Oh, yeah. Denny, then Tom.
Yeah, I am. I'm drooling and sweating a lot. They said you needed a wet nurse.
Tom Karen.
I got an extra colon in my trunk if you need one.
Ooh, baby.
Awkward, Karen.
You're gonna need to take this medication 3 times a day. Don't you just hate when people do that? They pull it down to talk.
Yeah, they do.
Danny.
Leave it up.
It's all right if they don't make it. I have a deal with Dr. Frankenstein.
Ooh.
Working at the sausage factory. Yeah. All right. And let's do optometrist. World's worst optometrist. Thank you, Renee. Karen Bond.
So if you could just read the first line up here, that is my phone number.
Good, Karen. That was good.
The worst eyesight. Danny.
Don't trip over my dog on the way out.
Danny.
We are a team because there's no I and I. Isn't that ironic?
Hey, wake up! Wake up! You, wake up!
Ouch. Dylan.
All right, our eye pressure machine isn't working, so I'm just going to do this myself.
Ew, Dylan.
This might sound cornea, but I'm branching into comedy.
Denny, then Danny.
I want you to read my chart. No, you idiot! I'm a Virgo. I was born September 14th. Ugh, you're no use.
Which is better, this or this?
Equally good. Karen Bond.
I'm the only optometrist on the seas. No.
Way to throw a commercial in. You're welcome, Paul.
I'll
Just
take
gave you another promo for a skullduggery night.
Oh, thank you. I'll take us home. Listen, our machines and instruments are broken, but I'm really good at doing exams with my tongue.
Whoa!
Open your eyes.
Oh, doctor.
Just gonna lick your eyeballs.
Face the cataracts.
You should work with Dylan. He'll blow and you'll lick.
You say liquor eyebrows?
Welcome to the suggestion.
Hey, you got to make money during the pandemic somehow.
That's right.
That was our warm-up World's Worst. Let's hear it again for Denny, Danny, Jane, Tom, Dylan, and Karen. They will all join us throughout the evening, of course. And our next game is Playwrights. This is a fun game in which one of our players has an actual play that was written by an actual playwright. And he's going to read some of the lines he's going to read the lines from the play while his scene partner is actually improvising the lines that he gets back. So we see one side written, one side improvised, and let's see where it goes. Dylan and Denny are going to play. Dylan's got the script. We need a suggestion 1 through 3. 1 through 3. Oh, they've already been filling the chat. How did this happen? Oh, Craig opened the floodgates. Oh, he's got the page numbers there. So give me 1 through 3 for the play. We got 2 from Naomi is the first one I saw. Play number 2, that is...
Wait, do I want to know? Do I want to know? I don't want to know. I'm going to mute it.
I don't know. Do you have the play memorized?
I'm muted. I can't hear you, and I'm not looking.
It's called Fully...
This is the play.
I see Paul's mouth moving. He's very handsome.
All right.
All right. So the first number...
I need a page.
I can't hear you. You can't hear me. That's not true, though.
Back.
Right?
Come
Come
back.
back.
You just kept talking. Paul, you're very handsome.
Number.
And then the first thing we saw after Craig prompted was from our friend Eric, and that is page number 6 is what he's asking for. Page 6 in that play. Again, Dylan will be reading the actual lines from the play. Denny will be improvising the other side of the scene. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Playwrights.
Well, I sound aggressive, by the way. That was good. Come back.
Okay, Naomi would like to come in this weekend with 15 people on Saturday night at 8 p.m. and she's going to need a round freestanding table. Hold on just 1 second. It's number 17.
Okay, Josh, this is like my second day at the front desk, and I'm used to the kitchen. So what, Naomi, what, 15 people? Is it a bachelor party? What's going on?
Thanks. You just put it in her name, Naomi H. Campbell, and just confirm that with me, and I'm Bryce.
Wait a minute. You want me to call you Bryce and Naomi Campbell is coming in? You know I'm only here till I make it as a model. Oh my God. Does she like the name Bryce? Oh, she can call me Bryce. Do you know her? Did you date her? Is she pretty? Is she nice?
Of course.
She's nice. You know her. You dated her. Oh my God. Do you think that, did you set this up for me? Did you do this for me so that she can notice me and maybe make me a model?
Thanks a million.
For what?
All right. The chef calls it global fusion.
Oh, I get it. We're going to give her one of those big Dragon Ball drinks where they throw all the different liquors in. And then when she's good and liquored up, you seduce her. And then pillow talk, just slip my one sheet like under her pillow and leave it there. She'll call me. Huh?
Yeah, well, the chef changes the menu from day to day, but I could read you a few items off last night's menus if you'd like.
No, she doesn't eat. She's a supermodel. We have to stick to alcohol. Come on, Josh. Bryce, come on.
Okay, all right. We've got jicama smoked Scottish wood squab, poached in a ginger broth, and wrapped in wilted spinach.
Oh, I get it. I see what you're doing. You know I haven't eaten for 3 weeks to get ready for this go-see that I have. And you are trying to fill me with food and sabotage me. Because why? Because you don't want me to leave this shitty restaurant when you're stuck here for the rest of your life?
Well, somewhere between $100 and $200 a head, depending on...
Oh, I see. You're going to charge her for the sex acts. Listen, you're confusing me here. I just want to know if you are on my side and I can count on you. Because I know that when I was working in the kitchen, you cursed at me a lot, and I cursed back, and things got tense. Are you going to help me or not?
Let me talk to Jean-Claude.
Jean-Claude Van Damme? You're going to talk to Naomi Campbell about me being a model and Jean-Claude Van Damme about me being an action star?
Let me talk to Oscar.
You are going to get you.
Let me talk to Bob.
Who's Bob? Who the hell's Bob?
Oh, what the fuck is going on over here?
I don't know. I can't read you anymore. Listen, pal. If you don't do the right thing by me, I am going to go to your house and I'm going to kill your dog.
Well, his car just broke down on the LIE.
Your dog can drive? Forget it, man. You don't even need me. You should just introduce your dog to Naomi Campbell.
Just you? Fine. Where's Sonia?
Ah, Sonia.
Let's hear it for Denny and Dylan.
What play was that?
Did you
Becky
have it?
Code? You know who's really sweet? Her sister, Pi Ella.
Guy thought it was People Magazine for a minute.
This was going to be one of them?
Oh my God, noise is off. Please bring that back. Please bring that back.
Or you can see it.
Picasso La Panagile.
Picasso La Panagile.
Good job, Dylan.
Great job, both of you. Brilliant scene. Give it up for Denny and Dylan. So good. I love that game. Our next game is called Hotel Lobby. This is the very first time we're trying it. I love all these first time we're trying games that's happening here on the suggestion box. Every Friday night, we're finding good ones. And just all of the work that goes in behind the scenes in this show. You guys, of course, it is improv. But it is a skill that is honed, as we just honed. We got introduced to the skill this past week with the suggestion workshop by Miss Karen Bond, who taught a couple hours. I think we went a little bit over 2 hours in this introductory workshop to improv comedy. It was so good and fun. And we're working on the craft of improv and working on it with the highest level of talent that we've got here on the show. And thank you all for being here. All 35 households we're in right now. Continue to let your friends know that this is happening and will be happening for the rest of the show. Oh, sorry. I started to talk about this new game that we're playing, Hotel Lobby. What we need from you guys, everybody at home, is something that you can hold in your hand. Oh, Craig's already got you in the chat here. Something you can hold in your hand that will not offend your mother. And
I like the assumption that they were going to give us something that my mom would hate.
That's a good assumption, actually.
Great. The first one to chime in was Mr. Hunter Ackerman from Hunter's Acoustic Cabin right here on the Vaudacity Network. He says, fittingly, a guitar. A guitar is the suggestion that was first in the chat here. And so Hotel Lobby takes place in a hotel lobby, and we see different characters coming and going. You will catch the drift of it further. Is there anything else I need to explain about it? That's it. So here we are. First time ever playing it here on the show. Here's Hotel Lobby.
Look, you're going to have to play the guitar tonight. I can only do percussion. I can't move my left arm right now.
You're saying that I'm getting moved up to lead guitar in the lobby band?
Absolutely. Starting tonight, Karen.
Oh, Jake. Okay. You know, I know that I've been kind of like hounding you about this. Like, I want it. But like suddenly now that it's here, I'm like, am I ready?
You've got to be ready. We don't want to lose this hotel lobby gig.
Right. I know. This is the biggest audience I've had. There's like 2 people wheeling a suitcase through right now.
And there's a small chance they speak English.
That would be awesome.
That would be great if somebody understood what we were saying.
I just need like a small bit of encouragement. I actually invited a friend of mine to come see the show today, and I didn't know I was going to be thrust into this position.
Well, you're going to have your chance to shine right now, Karen. Let me go get the rest of the instruments.
Okay, chance to shine. It's your turn to shine, girl. Don't mess up. Don't be stupid like you always are. Okay. I got this. It's just guitar.
Wow, Karen.
Hey.
You look great, girl. I haven't seen you, since the park festival. When I was playing the auto harp, remember?
Right. You
Wow,
were
you
playing
look
the auto harp and you
fantastic.
had so many people gathered around you. You were the
Well,
star of the festival.
music does that to people. Look at you. What are you doing in the Hotel California?
Oh, I actually have a gig here. I'm lead guitarist. I would invite you to stick around, but I'm sure you're so busy.
I'm not busy, man. I'm waiting to pick up something from a friend. So I'd love to stay. I just can't. The last time I saw you, you were crying. You had those dark rings under your eyes. You were like a lot heavier. And look at you now. You are a babe. What? You have been transformed by music.
That doesn't sound like me. I don't just cry when I get stressed out. I don't cry when I'm stressed.
Look, I'm going to take you by the shoulders. Get ready. I'm holding you now. You're a star. All right, girl? You're a star. You're going to rock this lobby like it's like never been rocked. Okay?
Okay,
All right.
I'm a star.
You do got some, yeah. Oh, barfing is not very star-like. If you're going to barf, you should.
I swallowed it. No, I didn't.
Oh, jeez.
No.
Karen. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I can't wait. Sometimes it's a sign of a really good performer. They barf before they go on. I hear a lot of people do that. Hotel California.
Hey man, I brought the stuff.
Thanks, Brenda.
I just can't get over that it's legal. You know what I mean?
But it's still fun to be sneaky about it, right? I
I
mean, so much. It works so much better when you're sneaky about it.
know. I mean, so what I did is I took it out of the box that it came in, and I put it into this little sandwich plastic bag.
Oh, thank you, man. Thanks.
Should we smoke it before your auto harp set?
No. I'll do it later with you though, if you want to. But I'm kind of under the. I kind of wandered in here, right? And now I know people here, so it's gonna look really. They're gonna do a set here in the lobby. You see the instruments set up there, my friend.
Lobby bar, man. Those are so square.
No, I know, but this band, the Blood Thinners, they are so good. And my friend Karen is gonna be like, headlining on the guitar. So I'm gonna stick around here.
I got some Eliquis, which is actually
Mm.
legal blood thinners. Funny, it's the name of the band.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, that might interfere with my other drugs, so I'll pass. Thanks, Brenda. Hey, look, I'm kind of got the munchies, and they're gonna close the buffet, so I'm gonna grab something. I'll bring you back something if I see something. All right? I'll be right back.
okay, cool, dude. Yeah, man. Anybody want to buy some legal weed? Anybody want to buy some legal weed, man? God, some hotel. Vapes. Yeah. Oh.
Hey, I just need something to calm my stomach real quick because my band boss is about to come right back on. Can we make this a
I
quick
got some legal Tums, man. You want some Tums?
Okay. Oh, no, you know what? I'm not buying anything. Okay, here comes my boss. Here he comes. Okay. Sorry. I don't want him to see me. I want him to think that I am a competent guitar player.
Wow, I wish I hadn't taken that legal LSD, man.
Jake, I'm leaving.
Oh. Whoa, man, I'm like not hearing what you're saying, man, and you look like you're talking.
I am talking. What are you
good.
on, lady?
Oh, some legal LSD.
Fantastic. Our band's about to play in the lobby. If you're high, you're going to love us.
In the lobby? Well, gee, dude.
If we do well, they're going to move us into the restaurant next week.
Oh, well, maybe I will. I'm usually into auto harp, but lobby music's okay.
Auto harp? There's a chance.
Okay, dude. Ciao.
Cool, thank you. I appreciate you staying to support us.
Oh, okay, I'll stay then. All right.
Dad.
Let's start.
Dad. You said that I could play my my oboe here in the lobby.
You bet you can.
I can?
Absolutely, you can.
I finally can.
Yes, tonight is the night. The lobby show would be your premiere. How do you top that?
I've got some legal Flintstone vitamins, man. You want some?
Oh, my reed is broken. What a bummer, man.
Bummer, man.
Well, you know what? Just play on the hard rock stuff then.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is Hotel Lobby. Let's hear for all of our players: Danny, Karen, Tom, Jane, and Danny again. That was a fun game. Did you like it? If you enjoyed that game, let us know in the chat if you want to see it again. I love the rotating two-person scene vibe to it. So much fun to see where the story goes. And to see where Karen goes. After she throws up, swallows it, and then she has to throw up again. That is a fun adventure. All right, next up, we are going to play a game. Oh, thank you, Kelsey Blaine Gibson, for this drop into the super chats here tonight. Good to see you, Kelsey. How's your pup doing? I know we both have sick doggies. How is your dog doing, Kelsey? Let us know. And thank you again for that tip to the cast in the super chat. Love it. Next up, we're going to play a game that we played for the first time ever last week, and it was so much fun. Can't wait to see it again. This is Jeopardy! What we need from you guys at home is occupations. Throw some occupations out there again. Anytime you're watching an improv game here on the Vaudacity Network, I guess you need to have occupations just ready to go, because that's what's happening. Give us occupations. We're going to pick 3 of them, and then what we need are 3 different categories that you might see on Jeopardy, like bodies of water, or bodies of women, or
What clue am I given in that topic?
things that itch. I don't know. So we just need any type of category that you might see on Jeopardy. Dari, that was one of the examples. You can't just repeat it. All right.
Sorry.
Let me look at the first 3 that came in for occupations. They were paramedic, video game designer, and clerk. The clerk is very generic. So go what you want from that. Paramedic, video game designer, and clerk. The categories are...
Real quick, Paul, can we just go ahead and throw those at who they're going to be?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, so Denny, paramedic, Dylan, video game designer, and Tom, of course, clerk.
Yes. All right. And for categories, histories of film, geography.
What?
And
Geography.
Oh, geography.
Geography?
Yeah.
And
He's in
flotation.
New York, Paul. He can't hear because he's so far away.
I get it. I totally get it. I don't even know if my wife and child are still around. So did you get all 3 of those?
No.
What was the last one?
What was the third one?
Talking over me. No, it was flotation devices was the last one. Flotation devices. So I think it was history of film, geography, and flotation devices. Caitlin McCormick in the super chat. Thank you, Caitlin. Star of Paulie's Online Variety Show on Saturday nights. Here is Jeopardy, ladies and gentlemen. This is Jeopardy.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the show. I'm Betty Bopp, a robot who's just learning to love. But I'm here hosting Jeopardy with 3 amazing contestants. Let's go ahead and meet them now. First up, from Tuscany, New York, it's Denny, and she's a paramedic. Denny, welcome to the show.
Woo, 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 woo! I'm so excited to be here. I raced as quickly as I could, and I mean I raced as quickly as I could. Hope some of my colleagues got to the accidents I left in my wake.
Oh, bummer. Coming up next, we've got Dylan. He's from Tuscany, Minnesota, and he's a video game designer. Hiya, Dylan.
Hi, Karen. I'm super excited to be here. It's so nice to, to be in a world other than, one that I've just made up on my own.
You're so pale, can I say?
Well, I don't get out much, and that was the case even before the pandemic.
You are dripping with sadness. All right, here is our Jeopardy, one that won last time. He's our winner, coming back even bigger. His name is Tom. He's from Tuscany, Italy, and he's a clerk.
That's right. I'm a clerk, and I want to thank you. You really run a very orderly show here for being a robot that's learning to love. You've got just the human thing pretty much down. Thank you for having me back. Great to be champion.
Well, what a personable clerk. I like that guy. The other two, couple of weirdos. All right, it's time to play Jeopardy. We've got 3 categories on the board over here. It's the history of film, geography, and flotation devices. Tom, you were our winner last week, so go ahead and start us off.
I'll take flotation devices.
Flotation devices. The answer is inflatable. Inflatable. Dylan, inflatable.
What are Lara Croft's breasts?
That is correct! First one out of the gate! Absolutely. All right, going to you, Dylan.
Okay, I'll take history of film for 200.
History of film. The answer is Metropolis. Denny.
What did I say to my brother when he tried to take our kitten, Tropolis? And we lived in the South.
I don't think that's correct. Let's go to Tom. Tom, do you have an answer?
What is the best cure for whooping cough?
Oh, that is correct.
Okay,
Metropolis.
I thought so. I'll take geography.
Geography. The answer is Papua New Guinea. Dylan.
What is the easiest location in Call of Duty?
That is incorrect, and I don't get it. Tom.
Who divorced Mama New Guinea?
That is absolutely correct. Tom. Going back to you.
Flotation devices again. I'm lucky.
Flotation devices. The answer is bladder. Denny.
What is the worst call to get as a paramedic if there's an emergency? It's a cold.
That is correct. That is correct.
Cold tea, Betty. You don't want to get one of those.
I don't know. I'm a robot. I don't have one. All right, Denny. First time on the board. Where do you go?
History of film.
History of film. Bee-ba boo boo boo, bee-ba boo boo boo, boo 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 doo. That means that's an audio daily double. All right. Buzz in, contestants, because this time your clue is going to come in the form of a noise. All right? It's a sound clue. In the category history of film, the answer is Tom, the answer was whee, 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 whee. Your question is?
What is the sound of Selma Hayek caught in a revolving door?
That was pretty close. Does anyone else want to buzz in? I see Denny's thumb going for it. I'll give it to her.
What is the lost outtake from The Sound of Music?
Oh, that is also incorrect. Dylan, time's running out.
What does it sound like when my mother's coming down to the basement for me to come up and have dinner?
I'm sorry, that is also incorrect. We were looking for the sound of a robot learning to love.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Oh, time is running out. We've got time for about one more question. We're going back to you, Denny.
I will take, I was going to stay with histories of film.
History of film. The answer is Charlie Chaplin's wife. Tom Carosa.
Who was also silent?
Ding, 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 ding. That is correct. Look at that. It's time for Double Jeopardy. And then let's skip that, and then let's go to Final Jeopardy. All right, in Final Jeopardy, we have a brand new category. And this category is going to be desserts of the world. Place your wagers. And you did it. All right, the clue is you will write down your answer, desserts of the world. The answer is cake.
Cake?
Cake.
Na, 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 na.
Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. All right, your time is up. We are going to go in order of who has the most hair on their arms. So, Dylan, you are up first.
The answer is cake. The
answer
question
is
is,
cake?
what is Super Mario Brothers a piece of?
Oh, okay. From the video game designer. Okay. I won't tell you whether that's right or not. Going to Tom Carosa, it's cakes, desserts of the world. The answer is cake. What is the question?
What's the best kind of soap?
Oh, cake soap. I get it. I'm a robot, so I don't often use soap. And Denny, desserts of the world. The answer is cake.
Yes. What did a 19th century paramedic pry from Marie Antoinette's dead throat?
That is correct. Let's see how much you won. You won my love. I have so many plugins. All right, everybody, that's it for Jeopardy today. Let's say goodbye with a big old Jeopardy kiss.
Jeopardy! Let's hear it for Karen, Denny, Dylan, and Tom. Yes, my applause here is not working, so I hope your applause at home is amazing work from everybody there. Oh, thank you, Sam. I have a computer that has one job, and that's giving me the applause, and you're fired. All right, speaking of being fired, let's talk about my future. No, the future of the network in the next week or so, starting with tomorrow night right here on the Vaudacity Network, is Polly's Online Variety Show number 67. And we are featuring Folk Night. Oh, now you decided to go. Thanks. It's excited about Folk Night. Well, this is my MacBook, my very first MacBook Pro I ever owned. And maybe was born in the time that folk was still around. Great folk like Burt Bacharach. But tomorrow night we are celebrating actual folk. Ladies and gentlemen, on the Polly's Online Variety Show, we have so much great music coming at you, including a full feature of a little band. I say little band, just like Tom Carosa says, little show on Saturday nights. Fault Lines is debuting a brand new song tomorrow night on Polly's Online Variety Show. I know so many Fault Line fans are out there, but Fault Lines is going to be featured throughout the show. And then at the end of the show, of course, is the debut of their new song, Don't, which I love everything Fault Lines. And I have to say, spoiler alert, Don't is probably my new favorite Fault Lines song. Just saying that. Not so you'll watch the show, but being honest with you from my heart. All right, and then Sunday night is a stupid show that Sam never watches, but lies to you on Thursdays, and says that he does. It's In the Cove, and this is episode 4. This is where I sit and I play my guitar poorly, and I sing silly songs, and it's just an hour. Sometimes it's the best 2-hour, 1-hour show on the internet, but it is the one show that you will find here on the Vaudacity Network that Sam does not watch and lies about watching. All right, so Tuesday night is Polly's the Your Creative Journey podcast with Paul Carganilla and Kevin Gregg. We have a super special guest lined up for you, but I'm going to keep it a surprise until tomorrow night. I'm going to tell you all about it. That's Tuesday night. We record it right here live on the Vaudacity Network at 8 p.m. Followed by, of course, Thursday night. Every Thursday night, Hunter's Acoustic Cabin brings us his Love Cast. It's episode number 46, and this is when Hunter starts at 6 p.m. with his lovely cat, Wolfgang. and plays incredible acoustic guitar, a lot better than I do. Sam probably watches this show and sings a lot better than I do, and he's got a lot more knowledge about music than I do. But I love tuning in and watching it and hanging out with you guys in the chat. That is number 46 on Thursday night, followed by Vaudacity Game Night number 3, starring the Core 4 Gamers. The Core 4 Gamers. Wow, that rhymes. Stephanie, Hunter, Sam, and myself. And every week we've been rotating because there's a maximum of 8 players. So every week we've been rotating 4 new players in. I can say for sure that other players being rotated in this week are Danny Roque. Thank you. My applause just started working again for Danny. Maybe Danny's controlling my applause. It's possible. Wendy Walker. We have our 7th guest is such an amazing supporter of all of the shows here on the Vaudacity Network. Joining us for game night number 3 is Emily Thatcher. And our 8th player, I will keep teasing and will remain a mystery until further notice. But game night, you got to join us for. If you haven't been to one, come to one and watch one because you get to play too. And your vote matters and your vote swings it. Just like last time we did one, like the audience's vote took the score, gave the winner the trophy. It was crazy. That's Thursday night. And then, of course, Friday night, we're right back here with another episode of the Suggestion Box with the Vaudacity Improv Players. I do have to throw out something awesome that's happening here on the channel, and that is the Skullduggers Sea Shanty Soiree. On the 13th of Saturday at 10 a.m. It is.
I'm so happy to see that coming. That's great.
Me too. Saturday at the 13th at 10 a.m. It is a pay-per-view for a $20 ticket, but every single cent of profit goes directly to the Amber Craig Memorial Foundation, dedicated to suicide prevention. Our friends and supporters of Polly's Picnic from day one, Don and Julie Emery, have been such amazing supporters of this foundation year after year after year. So many of us sign up to walk, gather donations, and this year, because last year they were affected, and then straight into this year, it's been a full year of them not being able to raise funds the way that they do. They're really hurting right now. And the Skullduggers, they're going to bring you an hour's worth of sea shanties for your pay-per-view ticket, and of course, all of the monies goes to suicide prevention. So be there for that. Just like we're here for the second half of the show, and what we need from you guys here in the chat right now is a totally mundane event, just something totally normal that happens every day that no one would ever make a big deal about, like somebody changing their oil or somebody brushing their hair. That's what we need from you guys.
Or me allegedly not watching your little show on Sunday.
Allegedly. Putting together a bed. So making the bed is a good one. Thank you so much.
Paul, I am so sorry to interrupt, but we have some breaking news. There are various reports that somebody somewhere has made their bed. This is a shocking new development. We're bringing it to you live as it unfolds on PPE News. Not PPE. But anyway, I diverge from what I was saying. We're gonna see what's going on right now. Now, first of all, we are right in the midst of a lockdown, but a lot of people are leaving their houses anyway. So we're gonna check in with Dylan White to see. He's our weather guy. As you know, we're gonna see how this story is affecting or being affected by the weather. Dylan.
Yes, Denny, I can tell you it's really interesting, all of these people with their beds. As you can see on the map behind me, these are all the numbers that people are adjusting their sleep number beds to. It seems to be varying throughout the country. People certainly like their beds softer, more firm in some cases, but really the adjustments of the sleep number beds are really taking hold of the nation. You've got this yellow strip going down the middle. I don't know if that's an indicator of people wetting the middle of their beds. But, you know, a yellow strip down the middle usually isn't a good sign. And especially when it gets all red down below. I don't know if you can see how red it's getting down below. That's an indication there are bed bugs happening. So you should probably wash your sheets before you make your bed again. Denny, back to you.
Thank you very much, Dylan. From urine to bed bugs, it's not a good night in America. Well, we're going to move on now and see how this breaking story is affecting traffic. Paul, our eye in the sky, are you with us?
Yeah, Danny, I'm up here in the helicopter. Thank you so much. Bob, take us down just a little bit closer to see. Well, Danny, I gotta say, everything is jammed on the roads because everyone actually stayed home to make their bed today rather than leaving the house with the bed unmade. And now everyone's on the road at the same time. The 5, the 405, all of the sleep numbers are jammed up, except for, it looks like, anyone who usually goes to school. I guess we would call them young people or millennials. Nothing has changed. They're all just on the regular course and taking classes from home, taking school from home, and not making their beds. Back to you.
Thank you very much. Well, we can always depend on cover-to-cover news on our traffic from our Eye in the Sky poll. Now we're going to move on to the exciting world of sports. Danny Roquet, how is this unfolding story of beds being made across America affecting the world of sports? Sometimes Danny is in an arena. We cannot see or hear him until they open the top of the dome. It's possible that the game went into overtime. We'll have to come back to him. We're going to move on now. We all know what big buck sports are, so we're going to move seamlessly into Wall Street. Karen Bond, our Wall Street reporter, and some people call her the honey with the money, although she's repeatedly asked you to stop writing that in. Karen, what do you got?
Cut it out, you guys. Don't call me that.
Well,
I
Karen,
know the weather girl is supposed to be the cute one, but I don't know. Cut it out.
We don't have to keep talking about it. You've said clearly it offended your feminist sensibility, so why dwell on it, right?
Right. I mean, more power to me, right? I don't need to depend on my looks, but they're good, right?
Well, yes, but we all agree that you're here because you have a good head for finance, so that's probably what you be focusing on since this is the Wall Street.
I should focus on that because it's probably actually just because it rhymed, honey, money. It probably had, nothing to do with how I can shake it.
Well, one man did send you his severed pinky, but we can talk about that later.
Oh, yes, that was horrifying. But Wall Street is reacting hugely to this. The fact that people are making their beds means that they're leaving their house. It means that the beginning of the pandemic is starting to wind down. Stock markets are soaring, as well as my popularity on this channel. I mean, people just keep sending me things, right?
Karen, is there anything else about the actual finance?
Yeah, somebody sent me some money, actually. I'm going to keep it. Is that wrong?
We'll talk about it later.
All right. I just tucked it. Okay. I feel bad.
Karen, we don't need to know what happens in your bra. Thank you very much. And we're going to move on now. Let's see if Danny Roquet is back with the sports report. Danny, are you with us? Can see you, can't hear you over the sounds of the fans screaming from their homes. Yes, Danny.
They're always screaming at me. Not to me, at me.
Well, what do you know about this bed-making situation?
Well, I know that I'd love to take a shot at something like that. I've been stuck in this little booth for all these years, and bed-making skills are right up my alley. I have wood, I have nails, I have a hammer.
Yes, I did see on ESPN that they are considering making bed-making a professional sport, perhaps even letting amateurs into the Olympics. Do you know anything about that?
Yes, it would be a speed-timed event.
All right. Well, I'm sure that if it ever goes, you might actually have a shot as a professional athlete.
I would love to score in something like that.
All right. Well, I'm sure you should talk to our woman in finance. All right. Thank you, Dan. We're going to move on now to see how this breaking story is affecting the world of entertainment with Tom, stars in his eyes, Carosa. Tom.
Yes, it's true. Oh, Denny, things are really heating up here in Hollywood, let me tell you. This whole thing on the heels of Lady Gaga's violent dog napping, I'm sure you've heard about. This is a shocking wave of new Americans. I happen to know that Pedro Almodovar is turning it into a movie. He's talking to Shirley MacLaine and Peter Dinklage at the moment. And this will also entail a new bed-making kit that will be ready by next Christmas. People will be able to actually make a bed of their own. Hollywood is not backing away from these shocking developments or human behavior things. They're moving right ahead, and there's going to be some great merchandise to go along with it.
Is it true that they're looking at Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen to do a movie called Twin Beds?
Yes, it is true, but there's a little legal problem with the My Pillow guy. He already had a show in development called Twin Beds, so
boy.
now there's a little bit of friction going on there.
All right. Well, we'll see if David Lynch can get involved and sort that out. Thank you, Tom. You're always on top of the stars. And finally, we're going to close out with our op-ed opinion person. I think you know her. I think you've been yelled at by her. It's Jane Brucker. Jane?
Thank you, Denny. Tonight I won't be yelling. Tonight I'm going to be choking up. Because America, we have a problem. Fascism has reared its head, and we have made our bed, and now it's time for us to sleep in it. Tonight, today, our beds have been stripped, the sheets have been stripped, and apparently a lot of people are now wearing those sheets over their pointy heads. It is time for us to rip those sheets off of our head, throw those sheets to the wind, and denounce racism, fascism, autocracy in this country. Back to you, Denny.
All right. Well, that's Jane Brucker. Leave off the last R. That's the R for Ravings. All right. We'll see you at the 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, and 1 a.m. news here on the PP News Network.
Give it up for our broken news anchor, Denny Siegel, and all of the reporters, Dylan White, Danny Roque, Karen Bond, Tom Carosa, Jane Brucker. If you're at home, make some noise because my computer just hates me. It's improv. Thank you. Thank
Your
you.
computer needs to learn how to love, Paul.
I know, right? But Sam's applause is here for me. Much more than he is. Our next game is Film Dub. Film Dub is the next game that we're going to play. It's a new favorite, for sure. And playing this week is Karen and Jane Brucker. Not Karen and Jane Brucker. Karen Bond and Jane Brucker. Oh, hi,
Have a
applause.
last name.
Hey, sisters.
The money, honey.
Stop.
All right.
You are.
Usually this is a man and woman scene, so it's really easy to jump into the roles. Should I tell you guys like what color shirts the different females are wearing?
Yes, I need to know their shirts.
Well, okay, so one is blue and one is white. So Karen,
Good, now we're ready.
I'll let you guys choose what colors you're wearing.
What would you like, Karen?
Blue.
Okay, I'll be white.
Karen's in the blue shirt and Jane is in the white shirt. Ladies and gentlemen, here is this week's version of Film Dub. Oh, Sam hates me so much I can't even share the film.
Well, this gives me time to do my vocal warm-ups, which I need to do now.
You made my moo. Thank you, PB Stream Director Sam Miklich. Busy figuring out what he's gonna do on Sunday night. And ladies and gentlemen, here is Film Dub.
Coffee break. Taking a little coffee break.
Woo! I tell you, it was really hard getting that man off me off that hood. Hey, honey, where's my change?
Oh, you want?
Excuse me.
Bless you. Look, sister.
Oh yeah, I want to give it to me.
I'm just saying that on my coffee break, I don't deal with
I'm
anybody.
talking now. In fact, I'm talking anytime I'm off screen, it seems. Screen, life is a movie to
My
me.
coffee break is my time. I can sing to myself, which I plan to do right now.
You owe me 11 cents. You owe me 11 cents for that coffee.
Oh,
Are you going to cry on
me out here?
You're going to cry on me again, aren't you? What?
I'm just saying that I don't get a lot of free time to myself when I'm in there working.
Oh yeah, you're working and working. Yeah, well, I'm the one who has to drive and keep what? You speechless now? You've been talking all since this whole road trip started. Oh, now you're laughing.
Oh, I love a good sassy gal. I guess on my coffee break, I can get in a car and just go wherever I want.
Do you have any more of them mood pills that seem to be bringing you up and down automatically? Huh? And coffee and beer? My God, you're up, you're down, any kind of thing. I'm glad I'm driving.
Well, someone's getting very judgy about what I consume.
Still waiting for that 11 cents.
Give it up for Karen Bond and Jane Brucker.
Coffee break.
I think we should do a whole movie based on that. And let's find out where they go and see where that takes us.
Two gals on their coffee break.
Do they have to die when they end up in that canyon?
Whoa, spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Let's hear it again for Jane and Karen. Our next game is Headlines. Next up, we're going to play one of my favorite new games to watch and play called Headlines. This is where Karen Bond has suggested or scoured the internet to find 3 real headlines. And then our cast is going to team up in pairs of 2 and do 3 scenes, 3 completely separate scenes based on that same headline. But this week we're switching it up a little bit. We're going to let everybody at home vote on what the headline is. Now listen very carefully because this is very important. No, Craig, that is not correct. That is not what we talked about.
Craig.
Don't listen to producer Craig right now in the chat. That is not what we discussed. So we're going to read you 3 headlines. They are going to be numbered 1, 2, and 3, and wait to vote until you've heard all 3, and then after you've heard all 3, vote for 1, 2, or 3. Looks like everybody in the chat is on board now. Karen, what is headline number 1?
Headline number 1 goes like this. Ordinary looking house for sale has people losing their minds over creepy mannequins inside.
I saw that on Facebook. My friend Krista posted that. Did
so
you see
it's
those
real.
Pictures? Yeah.
No, I don't read the articles. I just find headlines.
I'll send you the page. It's so good. I want to have a party there.
It's not creepy? You like it?
It is creepy. I wouldn't buy the house, but I would want to have a party there. Read the headline one more time.
Okay, that was number 1, and it goes like this. Ordinary looking house for sale has people losing their minds over creepy mannequins inside, which Paul wants to party with.
It's probably all because Krista posted the link. Everybody's losing their minds now. So what is headline number 2?
Mom throws daughter cheapest wedding ever with school venue and urine-stained dress. Denny!
That's Denny blowing our ears out. Read it one more
Denny liked that one.
Number 2 again.
Number 2 was mom throws daughter cheapest wedding ever with school as the venue and a urine-stained wedding dress.
That should be number 1.
Oh, I get it.
Number 1, get it.
Because of bodies.
All right, now don't vote until you've heard number 3, but what is number 3?
Okay, this headline is somebody's quote. The quote is, "My sister named both of her children after mine, but my parents think it's nice."
Okay, let's hear your votes. 1, 2, or 3 here on the chat. And the first headline with 3 votes is going to get the nod for the 3 scenes. We've got 2 for 2, 2 for 1, and 3 for 1. That was really close. Now the ones are pouring in. It's all about number 1.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good one. Okay.
Yeah, good one.
I will never forgive this audience for not voting for the pea stained.
Yeah, number 2. I was all set, ready and roll already.
People have spoken.
We can save it now.
Yeah, we can go. We can, in our free time, you and I can just talk about pea stained dresses.
So repeat 1.
Okay, so coming on.
Repeat the winner, please.
Denny and Jane. Denny and Jane are going to come on first and do it. And before they do, we will hear that headline one more time.
All right, Denny and Jane, listen up. Here's your headline.
Denny Siegel. Denny Siegel and Jane Brucker. Turn your cameras on. Denny, you're there.
Okay, for you guys, your take on this headline. Ordinary looking house for sale has people losing their minds over creepy mannequins inside.
I'm telling you, they're gonna think that we're really mannequins. Nobody else is doing this. How's my lips look?
Stop moving.
Oh,
When you sell this house, if you blow this for me, we have to stand out from the market, Rachel.
okay.
Mom got married in a pea-stained wedding dress, and this whole place smells like urine. There's only one way to sell this dump.
Yeah. Okay. I'm trusting.
Oh, God dang it! Three people just left! Rachel!
Oh, gosh!
Are you gonna buy this house? Or are you gonna do this stupid mannequin thing with me? Oh, here comes a young guy with a wife who sings like an angel and 2 cute kids. He looks like a sucker. I bet he wants to have a party here.
Yeah, I don't know about okay. Now, listen, what we gotta do is not have any more beans in the backyard fake barbecue.
Wait, here comes a guy. Chill it.
Oh.
On the count of 3, let's scare the shit out of him. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, sorry.
I just went number 1 all over my prom dress. There's Jane and Denny.
And a guest star, Paul Carganella.
I had a feeling you wanted me to join that scene. It was weird. Next up is Tom and Danny Roque. Tom Carosa and Danny Roque. Come on in here. And one more time, Karen Vaughn, what was that headline?
Just as a reminder, it was ordinary looking house for sale has people losing their minds over creepy mannequins.
Hey, Tommy,
inside.
we ought to shoot the Blood Thinners music video here. We can set up all these mannequins. It'll look like we have hundreds of fans.
That's a great idea. You know something, though? I'm a little creeped out, you know. I know they're just made of plaster or wood or whatever, but, you know, I think that they're looking at us.
Don't be creeped out. Think of it as they're supporting us.
They're supporting us. That's really good, Reggie. You know, I think your new song, Paranoia, would go really well here, I guess. I just don't like it. It's creeping me out, and it's for sale and everything.
Well, then we better hurry up. Let's shoot this thing fast while we have this captive audience here.
You know, they are just mannequins. You know that, right? They're not really a captive audience. They're just fake people like the rest of the people in show business.
Tell me who isn't a fake person that comes to our concerts.
You're right. They're all pretty hollow. Well, you know, Reggie, let's do it. Let's just get one take. That's all I've got is one take.
One take should be fine. Nobody's going to move when we don't want them to.
Okay.
If
Say
they
action.
do, I'm out of here.
All right, okay. I'm into it. Go.
All right.
Say it. Action.
Play. Start.
Paranoia. Paranoia. Oh, there's more upstairs. Did you see there's 2 more? They just
I feel like everybody's staring at me.
Paranoia.
In their head, I wonder what they see.
Paranoia. I don't want to be here anymore. But
I'm not cool as I look like I ought to be.
But we are always paranoid when plastic people look at us from every point of view.
At least they fill the void.
And they come between me and you. So mannequins are okay. Hey, let's get out of here.
I'm out. Adios.
That's Tom and Danny. Last up, we have Dylan and Karen.
I thought I was going to play lead guitar on that. I got all nervous for nothing.
It wasn't in the hotel lobby. It was right here on Primrose Road in Lake Tahoe. Karen and Dylan White. Karen, what was that headline one more time?
I'll only tell you one more time, Paul. It's this. Ordinary looking house for sale has people losing their minds over creepy mannequins inside.
Do the scene! Do the scene!
Okay.
All right, sweetie. Close your eyes.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay.
The first home we bought, I know you wanted to be involved in the process, but I really wanted to surprise you. You ready?
Okay, I gotta just say,
Open your eyes. Okay, yeah.
Before I open my eyes, I
Yeah.
really wanted to be involved in the process. I wasn't kidding.
Oh, you just trust me. You will be.
Okay.
Okay, open your eyes. Open your eyes. Welcome home.
What is this?
It's a place. You don't need a closet anymore. You can have all your clothes already hanging out for you to see, and you already see what the outfit looks like. It's perfect.
I thought you worked
What's wrong?
with Dr. Jolson on this.
Look, the fact that I've been able to get over my, real girl thing and actually be with a real girl, I was just kind of hoping that we could make things mesh.
Okay, you know what? I'm willing to work through this with you because for richer, for poor, for sicker, and whatever. Okay, so it's just these 5 right here. Okay, let's introduce me to your friends. Let's do this. Who's your friend in the class over here?
All right. Well, right over here.
Hi.
This is Caroline.
Hi, Caroline.
Hi. There's Anita.
Hi,
and
Anita.
Betty. That's Geraldine.
Hi, Geraldine.
Angelina, and back there are the twins.
Hi, twins.
And that's Mary Kate. Mary Kate and Ashley.
I hear they're doing a new movie called Twin Beds.
Really? Well, okay. So speaking of the beds, you should kind of see the bedroom then too.
Oh, brother. For richer or poorer.
No, it gives you an idea of what the bed will look like with us in it.
I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon.
Brilliant. That is actually one of the actual photos from that is not the creepiest one. That is like the best looking one. Dylan brought it to the scene. You guys brought it to life. Give it up for Karen and Dylan. Oh, if I could share my screen right now, I'll show everybody the house.
That's crazy. As soon as you gave me as soon as we got what the headline was, I had to jump online, find an image, and then put it as my virtual background.
Yeah, and you did that so fast.
I loved the new film Twin Beds.
Yes. Got it pulled up.
Callbacks, baby, callbacks.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is not a joke. This is the real thing that Karen didn't even know was actually like.
Which one is Melania?
Right.
Oh,
so it starts really like innocent. Like this is the first one on your Redfin. This is Redfin tour. So you start to go, let's take a look at this house. Oh, okay, there's lots of clutter. Like they didn't make it up for the photos like people usually do. And then, oh gosh, yeah, but just imagine without the furniture and imagine it without
toilet paper, paper towels in the corner.
And then you get a little deeper and you go, oh yeah, it's still very, very dirty. Yeah, you get really, really deeper. That looks normal. That looks totally normal.
Looks lived in.
But the rooms with our ladies in them are so nice. That's the next one. Look. So in the one that Dylan used, you couldn't like the mirror shows even more on the other side of the room. Here's the other side. So that is this is the kitchen and the dining room, and notice how clean and nicely kept it is. Where did they spend most of their time? Look at Michelle Pfeiffer just staring at you with those Catwoman eyes.
Those are a lot of the same mannequins reposed for different pictures.
Yeah.
Were they though?
They were. I saw the same dress.
Or they have multiples of the same one.
Here's my favorite one because the guy mannequin in the bedroom with the naked mannequin on the floor that nobody
Scandalous.
right behind.
You know, I had no idea what they were going to use this for when I posed for them.
Very provocative.
And you see as you collect the gates of hell or heaven or headboards. Are these bed headboards that block
Doll bed head on the couch, Paul.
blocking the crematorium of your fireplace? What is going on there? Who even knows? But this is an actual listing on Redfin. I wonder if it has sold. Yeah, so there's that.
Oh no.
Just brought the show to a screeching halt. I'm so sorry. But that is Karen had no idea when she picked that headline for the game.
I'm so sorry, everyone.
Well, I'm glad everybody voted for it. All right. Thank you. Applause. So weird. Thank you, Karen. All right. Before we start our last game tonight, I just want to say it's been at the bottom of the screen the entire show. But if you've enjoyed the show tonight and you want to give our cast and crew a huge thank you, there is a giant tip jar right there on Venmo and PayPal at Online Variety Show. Anything you toss in there will get split amongst the cast. Think of what you might spend on a regular Friday night going out and enjoying a show, a live improv show, or even a movie and dinner and drinks and a coffee. Just even one coffee even might support our performance here tonight. And a mannequin might support a mannequin as well. And of course, there is the option to drop into the super chat. But of course, that Venmo and PayPal at Online Variety Show will show a huge thank you to our cast and crew. And we thank you for being here as well as the 40 households that we are in right now for our final game of the night. This game is called Clue Relay. This is the first time we're playing this game, yeah? On the show?
No, we played this game before.
I wasn't here.
Get you a different American.
This is the first time that we're playing it that I haven't started it. I'm going to take a back seat.
You can't be bothered to watch every episode of the show, Paul. So obviously you missed, the fun ones that we play without you because you're too busy.
There's like a little flirtation going on right now.
Sam just rage quit the show. I think Sam just rage quit. What we need from the audience is... Oh, wait. Should I be seeing this? How should we set this up? I'm playing...
You don't need to see this. Yeah, Paul, yeah. I think you kind of need to go away.
We'll go away now, and Dylan will take over.
Okay, bye.
Right.
Bye.
Yeah, so hopefully everybody in the show has their earphones out, their sound turned off, and they can't hear anything. So for Clue Relay, for those of you who've seen the show before, you know how this works. If you haven't seen the show before, here's what happens. We are basically going to be playing a game of Clue telephone, as it were. So from you, we're going to need suggestions of a who, as in who was killed, a where they were killed, and with what. So Colonel Mustard was killed in the conservatory with the candlestick, kind of thing. But it can be any who, it can be anywhere. It's a who, what, where. Yes, correct. So we need who, with what, and where. So Colonel Mustard was killed with a candlestick in the conservatory. So we need a who, a what, and a where. And then we're going to have 1 minute. I'm going to, from the clues that you give, I'm going to have to pass those clues on, and I will let you know who I'm going to pass them on to first. I will pass them on to Jane first, and I'll have 1 minute using just gibberish and hand gestures and whatever to convey that who, what, and where. And then Jane will have to take another minute and convey that along until we get all the way around the horn, and we're going to find out how well we can communicate who, what, and where. So, Craig, do we have suggestions for our who, what, and where?
We certainly do have a lot of them.
Awesome. What are they? Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay. The who is Leonardo DiCaprio.
Okay.
Hey, boys.
I thought you were going to say the who was the who.
Gentlemen.
Yes.
It is indeed person, place, and thing. So we should do person, place, thing.
Okay, we'll say person, place, and thing.
Yeah. Who,
so where, who, where, and what.
Yep.
Person, place,
thing.
Okay,
person is Leonardo DiCaprio.
Thank you.
The place is San Francisco.
Okay.
And the thing is a frying pan.
Okay, so just to reiterate, it's Leonardo DiCaprio, San Francisco, and a frying pan.
Exactly.
All right. So hopefully Jane will see that we're going to wave her back. Sam, do we have a 1-minute countdown clock available?
Oh boy, we are. He is who or she is what? Who? Okay. We are Jesus. We are Snorkelman. We are Jacques Cousteau. We are
I'm the king of the world.
Oh, we are the Titanic. We are the guy from Titanic. Leonardo DiCaprio. Leonardo DiCaprio
Yes,
is
yes. Okay.
Leo DiCaprio is
okay. The where.
Where? He is the place. The place Leo DiCaprio is he's lost in space. Leo DiCaprio is lost on the ocean. He's speed bumping he's on a motorboat, the Titanic, the motorboat. He's driving a race car. He's on the racetrack. He's not. He's at a car mechanic.
No.
The third word, the thing is a barbecue. It's a spatula. It's a spray hose. It's a rubber hose. It's a spray. It's not a spatula. Oh boy.
Oh wait, I can talk. Person, place thing. Okay, I'm ready. Okay, person.
I can't get the
Paul Smith, Jesus Christ, Amelia Earhart, Charles Lindbergh, a flight attendant. You're Jacques Cousteau. Jacques Cousteau. I don't know what you're doing.
Me neither.
Place. A race track, the Indy 500, the Autobahn, the highway, the superhighway, the freeway. Thing. A shish kebab, a sword, a lance, a shower massage head, a shower massage head.
The person.
Person. Yeah.
There you go.
The Pope. Oh, the Cardinal. Jesus Christ. I don't know.
Next up,
we need Danny.
You are muted. You're muted. Okay,
The Pope.
That's okay. Place.
The Indy 500. Daytona Speedway.
Thing.
A shower.
That's
the shower scene from Psycho.
Oh boy,
That
I'm
makes
I'm so bad at guessing, but here we go. Number one, here we go. Who? Do something. Yeah, who? You're a statue. You're on a boat. You're mowing the lawn. You're somebody who's mowing the lawn. That's with a horn. Somebody who's driving fast. Okay, that's Mario Andretti or somebody like that. Okay, so you stopped again. Well, you're a statue of Mario Andretti? Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're driving. I gotcha. All right, there's your hand and yeah, wow, okay. Well, move on. We're running out of time. What's the place? Place. Oh, the cathedral, the Sistine Chapel. Sistine Chapel. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, all right. And the object, quickly, with number 3. A loaf of bread. It's no, not a loaf of bread. It's a finger puppet. It's attacking you, so it must be.
I'm here. I'm ready.
Danny, you're out of time. You have to turn off your camera.
I'm totally not ready.
Okay, person. Got it. A race car driver. Mario Andretti.
Yeah, yes.
Oh, okay. 2. The place.
Oh, yeah.
Trapped in a grave. Uma Thurman trying to get her out of Kill Bill.
Let me do a little that.
Hell, you're underground. You're praying underground. You're
No,
in
it's
the 7th layer of hell.
Facci tutti, belle, Italy. Yeah.
But underground, the catacombs in Italy. Those underground. Romeo and Juliet's tomb.
All right. 3.
Okay, Romeo and Juliet's tomb. I'm going with, and 3 is the thing.
Oh, wait.
It's the alien from Alien.
Yeah.
Popped out of a chest and got you.
Yes.
I'm so good at this. Okay. Paul, come on in. Okay. Okay, ready? And the timer starts.
Colonel Sanders driving a race car. Mustache. Mario, Luigi. Luigi and Mario.
But
Mario Kart. Mario Racing.
Okay. 2. Place.
Yes. Oh God.
Oh no.
Oh, Romeo and Juliet's church.
But
The fucking. I'm so.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Alien.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is amazing. Wow, Karen really is good at this game. Okay, everybody come back. And let's see.
I'm not coming back.
We did. All right.
It
Danny,
wasn't
are you
just
there?
you,
Come
Tom.
on back, Danny. Paul, this is incredible. Karen gave amazing clues. You have amazing guesses. So, Paul, who was the murder victim?
Was it Mario Andretti?
Yes, it is absolutely the wrong answer. You are so far off. It's not even funny.
But that was what you're trying to.
No, it's not as Mario Andretti. That's okay. We'll go to the place. Where did our murder take place?
At Romeo and Juliet's death scene. Church.
Okay, yes, Karen was very inaccurate with giving that clue as well. It was not Romeo and Juliet's death scene, but you got one shot left. I know you got this one. The murder weapon was
Alien from Spaceballs. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my.
No, not the alien from Spaceballs, but it was also not the alien from Aliens either. No, Paul, you got none of them. I'm so sorry, Karen. You look so disappointed. But hey, look, you get a chance to redeem yourself right now. So maybe it wasn't so much your clues as it was Paul didn't get what you were trying to put across. So, Karen, who was the victim?
Okay.
You know it wasn't Mario Andretti.
It wasn't. So it must have been Dale Earnhardt.
Oh, it must have been if it wasn't Mario Andretti, but it wasn't even a race car driver. So no, it wasn't even Dale Earnhardt. I'm so sorry. That's okay. You probably got the place right. What did you think the place was? You know it wasn't the church where Romeo and Juliet died, so it had to be.
It was Tutankhamun's grave.
Tutankhamun's grave. That's very specific, and that would have been amazing if that were actually the correct answer. But no, it's not Tutankhamun's grave. I'm so sorry. All right, Karen, here we go. You win this game every time when you're like leading the game. So here we go.
when I can
You
go
know
first.
it's not.
When I
You
know
know
all
it's
the
not the
answers, I
alien
always
from
win.
Aliens.
Okay, so
You know it's not the alien from Aliens. So it must be.
It's Uncle. What is this guy in Uncle?
That's it.
It's
Cousin
it.
Thing.
It's cousin
Thing.
it.
No, that's not
Oh,
cousin.
Thing. Cousin It has the hair. This is
It's
Thing.
cousin Thing.
Oh, it was not Thing. I'm so sorry. It was not Thing, and it was not Bruce Almighty like fighting his pen. So sorry, Karen. But you know, if those were the correct answers, those were amazing clues.
Yeah, they were.
I'll give you that. They were. All right, so
I hate this
Tom.
Yes, Dylan.
Tom.
Yeah, I'm here.
You know it wasn't Mario Andretti or Dale Earnhardt. So who must it have been?
It must be Matthew McConaughey doing a Lincoln commercial. No.
That is a good way to kill 30 seconds, but no, unfortunately, it was not Matthew McConaughey doing a Lincoln commercial. So how about the place? Where did this take place? It was not Tutankhamun's tomb, obviously, so it must have been...
The Sistine Chapel.
Chapel is so not right. Oh, unfortunately, that is incorrect. But you had to have gotten what the murder weapon was, and the murder weapon was...
A demonic umbrella.
A demonic umbrella is so weird. I don't even know why we'd have that. No, I'm so sorry.
No,
demonic umbrella.
Totes wrong.
I kind of wish it was a demonic umbrella. That would be a really bad.
Okay.
All right. Well, we are 0 for 3 right now. So this has got to be on Danny. Danny, help us out here. We know you got this. So
what do you want first?
Is the victim? Who?
I thought it was Steve McQueen. Jumping the wall.
Steve McQueen. That is an excellent guess. In Bullet.
Yeah.
That is a very excellent guess, but that is incorrect. So let's go with the where. You might have been.
I thought it was the Vatican.
Though. So what's Steve McQueen racing through the Vatican? No, unfortunately, it was not the Vatican. Although that would be something I would like to see as well. But I'm sure you've got the murder weapon right. The murder weapon was...
I thought the object was a shower head.
A shower head! Wrong! No, I'm so sorry. It is not a shower head. We're 0 for 3.
It will be an editing.
Denny.
Yes,
Here we go. We're getting all the way back to the beginning. I'm starting to think that I didn't do so well at all, given these initial clues.
Pull it, Karen. You're gonna pull it out at the end. I know it. Right now.
All right.
Come on.
Pulling it out at the end has always been my preferred method. So Denny.
2 kids.
Okay, maybe not always. So Denny, who is the victim?
The victim was Pope Francis.
Pope Francis was the victim, but not in this game. Unfortunately, no, not this time around. He's been the victim before, but not this time. But clearly you know where this took place, because you know it's not the Vatican. You know it's not the Sistine Chapel. You know it's not Tutankhamun's tomb. So where must it be?
It is that pizza place in Italy that that woman wrote about in Eat, Pray, Love that then everybody went to go to.
That's amazing, because that's exactly word for word what was written in the chat. No, it wasn't at all. Not even close. But I almost kind of wish it was. All right, so here we go. The murder weapon was...
I think the murder weapon was a snake that came out of the shower drain and attacked its victim.
Again, word for word of what was not in the chat. No, sorry. I've had it with all these monkey fighting snakes on this Monday to Friday show. All right, Jane, redeem me. This is all you. Who was the killer?
The killer was Leonardo DiCaprio, and I'm sorry, Denny, I could not think of that song from Titanic. I thought at any moment I would get it.
It is exactly Leonardo DiCaprio.
Jesus, or the Pope or something.
Wherever you are.
I
people going like this?
King of the world, and then drowned.
Oh, I thought you were doing Jesus or the Pope.
Yeah, I thought Dylan was doing Jesus too.
Dude, that was Kate Winslet's hand, though, wasn't it?
All hands were involved.
Whatever.
All hands
Yes,
on
they
deck.
were.
And the
You
place.
said deck, right?
I did say deck, Dylan.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, good. So Leonardo DiCaprio is correct. The the place, Jane.
Well, since it's not a race car racetrack, speed car racetrack, and I thought it was at a motorboat race. Boom, 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 boom. No,
A motorboat race. No, it was so not a motorboat race. I'm so sorry.
Freeway. I forgot. It was so long ago. I thought it was a freeway, a California freeway.
And
All
I
right.
thought
So the murder weapon.
I really thought it was a barbecue flipping, but then when she guessed shower head, I wanted to see where that would go since it wasn't the barbecue spatula.
You were closer with the barbecue flipping thing, but it was so not that. All right. I'm going to give you those last two clues. This is for everyone. Let's see what we can do. So we know it's Leonardo DiCaprio. I had no idea what to do with this, so we'll see if you can get this through there. So it's like,
Puppet theater.
You're driving. Are you on one of those bridges?
Okay.
The 2000 Leagues of
It's a fish.
Fish Drive.
Oh, the PCH! The PCH! The PCH! Oh.
I have no idea what else to do for this. Does anybody have any other guesses? Paul, do you have a guess?
Speedboat, submarine.
What is this? A
It's
snake?
a fish. It's a
driving
fish.
snake?
Fish tailing.
Amazon River.
I didn't know what else to do for San Francisco. Other than try to do Lombard. It's Lombard Street. You're going down Lombard Street. I don't know how else. Going down Lombard Street.
I would have done this. I would have done this.
Or Castro Street. That
Meow,
would have
meow,
been good.
I didn't know how to do. Try to.
Why didn't you do everything in Ghirardelli Square? Then I would have got it.
Really hard, Dylan. That was hard. Okay, so
Okay.
what's the
All right. All right. So you got
McDonald's. In and out.
Spatula.
Spatula.
A pen. It's a pen.
Pancake family.
a pan. Yes.
Ah,
A frying pan. Frying pans. Who knew?
Why didn't you do this? Ha, ha, doink. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh, that's
Actually, that was one of the first ones I did. I did hit with the frying pan.
not the mama.
Good job, Dylan.
It was a good job. I did a good job. Yay for me.
Good boy.
Oh, I just totally ruined Karen's game. This is why I usually don't.
I think everybody had a lot of fun, and I think a big part of, I think all of the fun in that game is derived out of the audience at home being way smarter than us and us making fools of ourselves.
Who gave me San Francisco? Who suggested San Francisco?
Francisco.
I think Demonic Umbrella is a fabulous opera singer. Demonic Umbrella.
Dari said San Francisco.
Dari.
All right, we're going to have words. We're going to have words.
And you know, in English, that means Saint Francisco. Just so you know.
I think there's notes coming for you, Dari.
Do you know what? Yes, it means San Francisco, but do you know what San Diego means? That's
a whale's vagina. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to give a big thank you to Julie Emery. She dropped in the super chat with clothing for mannequins with her tip there. And I forgot to read the earlier one from Caitlin who dropped in the super chat for everybody who was raised on Flintstone vitamins. That was that. And Joy King in the Venmos dropped a tip in there too. Thank you everybody for supporting the show. Thank you for being here.
Thank you very much, all of you, for that.
Sharing the links, sharing however you support the show and the network. We appreciate you so much. We hope you enjoyed the show as well. Let's give it up one more time for Karen, Denny, Tom, Jane, Danny, and Dylan White, and Michelle, Anita, Angelica.
Geraldine was one.
Geraldine.
Betty. There was a Betty.
And twins.
There were two Bettys in the show tonight. We had a robot named Betty and a mannequin named Betty.
It was Ashley and the other one.
Mary Kate
and Ashley. Yeah.
And
in
we
the
will
twin
see
beds.
you again next Friday night on the Suggestion Box featuring the Vaudacity Improv Players. Get tomorrow night on Polly's Online Variety Show as well. And thank you all for being here. Please tell your friends if you had a good time. And have a great rest of your Friday night and a great weekend, everybody.
And keep your mouth shut if you didn't have a good time.
Don't share anything if you hated it.
Yeah.
So can I let my husband into the bedroom now?